This AI essentially helped me with setting up the strategy, analyze the video, what's viral about it, the hook, and then the caption when it posts on social media. It all seems kind of easy, but the problem started from an actual experience throughout years when I started my own business, which was a food business, Dream Burger. I was an entrepreneur, I was an owner, I had to think about food R&D, taking care of the people as a HR, and also food costing as well from time to time, and also people training, setting up SOP, and how do we get more sales, right? There was actually a lot of things on my mind, and sometimes I don't have the time to actually work on marketing. But the thing with that, I kind of reached out to agency, but it was kind of ridiculous how they charge so much for, let's just say, 3 to 4 videos. Then I kind of found it outrageous. I had to put myself into the shoes of these agency and kind of research what works, what doesn't work, what would go viral, what would help with my business, and then film it or film it with my team, be the model, edit it, and then post it. And over the years, I kind of pivoted from a food business to a tech business, where it's actually one of my dreams to do so. And that dream is mainly, after being in the food industry, is that I can scale more output and productivity without as much training or human involvement as much as possible. Because at the end of the day, if you can scale it without increasing the amount of cost, training, human management, I think that was my dream. Was I traumatized? Yes. That's essentially what I built. And the solution that I built for my client in my own business right now is that I provide marketing consultancy for people, whether it's AI or whether it's something much more simpler and business owners don't have the time for, is taking care of the social media. I'll actually bring you through a live demo that I've actually shown a prospect who was actually interested to get into a call with me, which I'm really grateful for. It was a pretty not wild, but an experience to actually show a real demo. And I'm gonna bring you through it like how I did with him. You can see my screen? Show my
Yep.
screen. Okay, perfect. So over here, this is my website. I usually have like a questionnaire for my clients because I realize that if I have to be there in person asking about every single little thing, it kind of consumes a lot of time. So name, company, what type of, and this is targeting mainly restaurants. So they would have 4 most best performing dishes over here, and what is in season, what are they looking for, and inspiration. And once it's submitted over here, it actually the back end will actually link to my Google Sheets over here. So everything is like pre inserted in this process over here. So this is like one of my clients, and this is one of the chef. And once it's in this over here, right, this is where it goes to the make.com. So just now I already chose where it should start, which I chose my client. So it's like a whole process where it will process the input from my client. And usually this takes a few, I think, 2 to 3 minutes or so. So it will process whatever is in the input over here with the dishes, and it will be analyzing with what are the trending viral videos that are on the internet right now, and it's gonna process the whole thing from code to Google Sheets over here, which is where you get the content strategy output. And this is what I did for my example initially. And the one true thing that really have time consuming is when chef works in different place with the videographer, right? So it actually takes quite a long time to actually align. Let's say you want a 2-hour shooting session, because that's what you agree with your videographer, or you in that case, right? But then it usually goes longer than that, and then now you have to pay more. And this is kind of like a guide for the chef themselves to actually see, like, okay, this from over here, you want the pasta, quesadilla, tomato soup over here, and it's gonna give them a brief of like, okay, what is the videographer is gonna take
record or anything. And this is going to be the guide for the videographer and the chef, so they know what's happening. And everything over here, it's going to be the Instagram caption, Facebook caption, when is the best time to post, which platform would be the...
When the shot comes out, I would put that into a separate Excel sheet for my videographer to actually film it. In terms of me, I actually cut down the time of finding the videos, asking the client what they actually want by sitting down like 2 to 3 hours asking what they want, because they're chefs, they are business owners. A lot of time is laborious, so you have to work and you don't really have the time to really answer some of these questions. I actually cut down the time for them to fill out the questionnaires, what actually works, what doesn't work in your restaurant, and how do you want to put yourself out there, get more engagement. When video recording day actually comes, I don't actually have to be there by the photo videographer side to guide them. Oh, you should do it like this, you should do it like that. If you're in the job itself, it's very time consuming to choreograph a video. But if you have something to actually guide them of what they should take picture of, it's so much easier. And then at the end of the day, you just really have to trust the videographer and put out really great work. That actually saves me 80% of my time, which is crazy. 80% of my time. I used to spend 20 hours on this project, and then that was last month, and this coming month when this is going to be automated, it's going to be cut down to 20% of my time involvement, and I can actually use that extra time to build relationship with my client as well, which is like a win-win. You get the result, I get more time with my clients, because when you're in Malaysia, it's a very face-to-face culture. We want to see your face, we want to gain that trust. We don't want to do it through a video call or through emails, right? So at the end of the day, when you're in Malaysia, your clients are in Malaysia, you want to see them face to face. And from that demo that I've showed my prospect, he actually told me that, hey, I think this is interesting, this is great, but I feel like this could be something that can apply more to my business, which is more to product distribution or talent recruitment for e-commerce platform, which is, could you set up a video generation for my company for the product that I'm helping to distribute? And I was kind of like, well, this is actually crazy. In Y Combinator,
with the
MVP,
the best advice is to actually launch something quickly and iterate.
And it's kind of the first time I'm saying it and experiencing it in real life, which is crazy. On to the next video. That's what I'm gonna be building for, which is the video generation. It's not gonna be like high tech or anything, because it's gonna be still the prototype. So it's gonna be something that works, all using AI and automated, so it can turn out 20 videos in one time. Until the next video, this is my first time doing this, but for YouTube. But stay tuned to my next video, and if you'd like to know more about this, my email is under the video. You can reach out to me if you kind of need help with automation or business solution that you're actually looking for, if you're actually looking to cut down labor, cut down your time investment, and still have that task function operate as efficiently, because this is something I really love working on. I can't imagine a time, I can imagine a time where in the future so many businesses is going to be helped by this type of system and help them push further with their own business, because they have freed up time, freed up budget to actually work on, let's say, business development or getting acquired or getting an asset. That's my main goal of doing this video as well, and hopefully I get to do more because I have fun with it. Mainly solving business solution, I have fun with that. This is Shirley. I make automation on make.com or just on Make. Stay tuned for more. If you need to contact me to build anything, email below. Cheers.